we educate our students to be free human beings
who impart purpose and meaning to their lives,
who meet life with courage
and respond with initiative and creativity to the needs of the world
and their fellow human beings.
What I think is unique about Seattle Waldorf School is that it not only cares for the academic portion of a child's education, but it actually looks at that child as a whole being.
I choose to send my children to Seattle Waldorf because I feel that it brings out their humanity, their creativity, their sense of purpose in life.
I think it's the only education that supports the human being as a whole picture, so not only physically, but also on a soul level and a spiritual level. And I also feel that it doesn't only educate them for college, but for life.
It begins with the environment. For instance, in the kindergarten, the setting is so home-like, and it's warm and it's inviting, and there are two loving teachers who obviously care about all aspects of the child's experience.
I think the advantage of having a teacher for all 8th grade is that the teacher really knows your learning styles, your emotional development, your physical development. They know you so well, so they can support you in all different ways. What I find very unique about the education is that they always meet the child where they are in a development.
The difference that it makes for a child is that a child has immediately more interest in the curriculum what you bring at that right moment. It is as if it says, click. That is what I need at this moment. See children every morning who are looking up at me and say, good morning, Mr. Gottemos. Are we doing that again? And do we this and do we that? Because I take it out of the feeling from the children. I try to press that button where their feeling is. They get enthusiastic and they learn almost without any strength. And they go home with red cheeks. And they are healthy. And that's what we want in a Waldorf school.
The unique aspect of Waldorf education is how we work with the academics. First, we bring the experience to the child. They move, they work with the idea artistically, they engage with it with their enthusiasm and their interest, and then later the concept comes to light and is discovered through the experience.
When I'm starting a block in optics, I will give them an experience of darkness. And little by little, I will light a candle and begin to illuminate the space around. So they're actually having an experience, a primary experience, a phenomenon. After we have the experience, then I will ask them questions and they'll reflect on it. They'll resonate with it within themselves, bringing a piece of themselves to it. Then we'll bring it back out and bring it back into the conceptual realm, the conclusion realm. That conclusion they come to is now something different because they've brought themselves to it.
It's so comprehensive, and I think they live it. Children are able to really get their hands on and do these experiments. I'm really impressed with the way that they introduce anatomy and physiology. Is so beautiful because they are able to take their artistic skills and really put that into practice. And as they're drawing, say, the heart, they really learn how the heart works.
All the children at the Waldorf School use their artistic capacities. They dance. They're required to move, to draw, to paint, and to sing. It's the soundtrack of their school life. They all draw. They all learn that that's a human capacity. You connect with the world, and you learn how to work hard to get what you want. In handwork, we know from studies that the dexterity of your fingers relates pretty strongly to the dexterity of the things that you can do in your mind. The benefit of this experiential approach is that the children get to engage with their whole bodies, not just with their mind, whether that's making a letter with their body, or whether they're jumping or moving to different times tables, or adding things and subtracting things in an experiential mode and not just through their heads.
Windows, curtains, door, exit.
I think the advantage of learning that way is that they are not being taught to, they are being drawn out. They're always interested and engaged in what they're learning because they're inwardly active out of their own choosing, so they learn through that to become creative thinkers.
What results is a child, is an adult when they're done that is equipped to be a part of the world in which they live.
It's beautiful what you see at the end. There's just this radiance, this reverence for life, reverence for each other.
You have to talk with our alumni, and you see then very healthy people who have really a focus in their life, and they know how to serve humanity. And I think that's really important.
My daughter graduated out of college as an astrophysicist, and I asked her, what is it that served you best out of Waldorf education? And I was struck by what she said. She said, I know how to say what I want to say, and I have the confidence to say it in the right manner and in the right place.
What is unique about Waldorf? The community I'm surrounded by is really intense, is very strong and loving and caring.
There's an intention there, maybe to halt the busyness of modern life just a little bit and both savor the experience that your children are having and then also being involved in other people's lives.
I would absolutely send my child to a Waldorf school because I feel that my education has been very well-rounded. My childhood was magic and filled with adventure, and the childhoods of my friends were like that as well. Going into college, I feel very prepared and ready to go out and find what I'm passionate about and solve whatever problem interests me or comes my way.
My hope for my children at the end of their Waldorf experience, this journey, is that they'll walk away with a sense of purpose, with a sense of compassion, and with confidence.
I have learned throughout my years at Waldorf to be social, to be interactive with not only the people around me, not only my peers, but elders and children. And I feel that those qualities shape who I plan to be as a human being. And I'm confident that I will do good things in this world.
През 2011 година в София отвори врати първото начално валдорфско училище. Нашата цел, на родителите и децата, е то да изкласи от 1 до 12 клас и да се превърне в първа валдорфска гимназия. Училище професор Николай Райнов приема целогодишно деца за детската ни градина, предучилищна възраст и ученици за първи, втори и трети клас за учебната 2012-2013 година. Родителите, желаящи да запишат детето си, могат да се свържат с нас на телефон 0888 90 39 21 и 0888 99 6502. Повече актуална информация ще намерите в сайта на детската градина и училището.